And it has been interesting because there have been several times where I've looked at these PPA gate operators, and I haven't. I've had to step back a little bit and say, well, I don't know anything about it, so I can't service it. So today we got Jesus from PPA here, and we're talking about some of the gate operators that you have brought to the Finch University and that we've installed. And I have not put any PPAs in until today. And yesterday I spent all day learning about the way that the menu is set up and the way that the gate operators are set up. And why did you want me to put my sunglasses on?
Me.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I just
Okay.
didn't. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you
why.
want. No, I'm
Okay.
just kidding. So I asked
No.
Jesus. We generally have music that starts out that Robert that comes on and plays, but Robert is doing what I should be doing, which is actually out in the field putting gate operators in. But today I'm here learning about the PPAs, so you don't have to learn about them, and we can teach you in class. So we got Jesus's work number up there if you need to contact him about anything in the future, and there's the website as well too. And you can find a bunch of gate operators on there, but we're only really going to talk about a couple ones. Yeah, okay. But what's the difference with those operators? Is it just because some of them are for some markets and some of them are different weight ratings, or so what's the deal with all the different gate operators that you have?
Both reason actually, because we work in different markets, different countries. We have Latin America, Europe, Asia. I mean, pretty much. Like in Europe, it's like right now 5 countries, but still the rest of the other model. The reason is we keep developing new models, particularly each 2 years,
Okay,
more or less,
gotcha.
and we're still carry on past models. So
Okay.
they just keep it posting and posting more operators.
So we just have the which two models that we have? I'm still
We
still
have
trying to figure them all out.
the Cube Nexus 1300
Okay.
and the BRUTALLE NEXUS 3500.
All right.
The
So
two operators that we have.
the next, which one is this right
That
here?
one is a Cube Nexus.
Okay, so the Cube Nexus is the one that we installed at the Finch University, and we put a new gate in for you guys to actually work on and test. So that one will be here for you. And when we got the gate operators in, I pulled them out, and there's this plastic like Nintendo controller. So as soon as I saw that, being as old and as dumb as I am, the first thing was this is like, oh, this is change, and I don't like change. So, because I want to learn that stuff for you guys, so you don't have to learn it, so you can just come in here and I can tell you what it directly relates to, because there are several menus and sometimes different languages call them different things. So it was worth it for me to go and actually go through all of the things. And even though there's 20 or some odd menus, we're only dealing with 2 or 3 of them. So it's actually pretty easy. But the other thing is in that it also came with 1 photo eye and 2 remotes because it has a built-in receiver. Okay. And the thing that I found so first of all, the programmer was going to be one of those things that I was just like, it's not going to be used. The model behind us, it actually has a port right there that you can actually plug this controller in. And if you will, it's basically just a small LCD screen that tells you what's going on in the gate operator. And as soon as you plug it in, it overrides the actual control buttons that are on the board. The other thing it does is as soon as you go into program, it immediately stops the gate operator, so you don't have to worry about it acting up. But so I did like that, even though it was one of the things that I thought, to be honest with you, I just thought it was cheesy to have that. However, when you find out that you can program remotes through it, when you find out that you can determine whether that remote is actually even working through it, when you can set the limits, when you can move the gate operator without actually disengaging the manual, there are a lot of features in that. And if you think that, I would imagine that eventually will be tied into what I thought was actually pretty cool, which was their app. And everybody's got an app these days. You can't even see it. Sorry, the contrast is blown out. But I mean, it was just as simple as finding the network that we were on, and then finding the device, entering the password, finding the device, and that was pretty much it. And it's just like any other app, with the exception of, although I don't know all the apps, it had a couple of cool things. So it has scheduling. It also has some transactions in it. It'll tell you when it opened and closed.
Yeah,
Will it tell you anything else?
it records the commands.
The commands.
We
Gotcha.
actually have that model of Wi-Fi model, and we have a second model with a different development, different engineering,
Mhm.
and it have more features. So you can name the remote control that's activating the
Oh, okay.
you can name the command, who is the person who is activating the motor. On this one, if I'm not wrong, you only have the historical of open and close.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that's all that I saw in there. Although we blocked the photo eye and a couple of things of that nature, but we didn't do like reverse sensor testing or anything like that, which again, you can do through the controller. So I would imagine at some point in time, that's going to be on the app. So the app was really easy to use. So the app that I have here, is that the only one that's available in the US right now?
I have two apps.
Oh, okay. Well, why didn't I get to download that app that has all that stuff in there?
It's because the older one is a different model.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha.
we have these two same products on the road.
So is it based off of the Wi-Fi module that you actually buy? So if I buy a newer Wi-Fi module, it'll apply to the new app as well. Oh, to this app. Okay. So what's the newer app again? I'm just trying to figure that out.
The latest is that one.
Okay.
This one friendly is more friendly for the programming.
Okay.
That version actually. The other one is still friendly, not as that one, but they have a little more features.
Oh, okay.
They have the relay, for example.
Oh, okay. So the other thing that I was concerned about when I opened up the gate operator, I don't know if we have one of the old board. So the other thing that I looked at when I looked at the board was, first of all, I was surprised that it actually does have a nice little LCD on it. But so yeah, this is a newer board. And is this UL 325 board?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the newest incarnation that has been approved by UL 325. So yes, these gate operators that we're talking about right behind us, correct me if I'm wrong,
Yes.
and the one that we installed here at the Finch University have been through UL testing.
That's correct.
And the newer one is all black. All black. So although you can't see my mouse movement on here, just imagine I was thinking that everybody could see the mouse movement. But so the new one's all black. We just built this custom pipe stand by going to Pound Town and pounding these in, putting a little brace across it. And then we welded the frame, which was nice to find out that it was not aluminum, that it was steel. And there are some frames out there that are steel. But the way that we mounted it was traditionally how I do it, which is welding the frame. But there's a couple other things that you can actually do. So this is the new board. And if you take a look at it and you're a red-blooded American, just like I am from, just in nowhere's Texas, then that's that. You look at this and go, well, that you can only play Nintendo on. But if you look at the board and you see some of the option or some of these little terminals, if you will, the white terminals, those are for things like optional relays to be able to control the light, to maglock relay, and then being able to plug the programmer and Wi-Fi in as well too. So this is what the programmer looks like. So are you going to tell me that doesn't look like a little Nintendo controller? It does, but the point is that in this particular gate operator, you can walk up to it without taking the cover off or anything, and plug this directly into it and set the limits, set the gap from the physical stops, how fast it starts, how slow it starts, delete remotes, factory reset, add remotes, see if the remotes are working, set the language, and so on and so on. So you could do all of that stuff without actually taking the cover off of. So I am very impressed with what I saw based on how niche I thought it was before, how it was just like a toy. So if I only had another red-blooded American redneck on the phone as well too, that'd
What's up?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Oh, not much, man. Just driving.
Just driving, just getting done working.
Somebody call redneck.
Yeah, yeah, man. Redneck, man.
You got
That's
Brian
what
here.
I am.
What's up, man? I thought you was
What's
out putting
going
gate
on?
operators in.
Well, I'm headed home.
Oh, you taking the rest of the day off? That's right.
I tried to. Trying to.
Oh,
we lost it. We lost
yes,
it.
I'm the backup redneck. You see that?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Oh yeah, man. 6:40.
Yeah, 6:40. So, oh yeah, it is 6:40 where you're at.
Yeah.
North Carolina, that's correct. So
Yeah.
he's not as full-blooded he's not a full-blooded redneck like I am, but his wife definitely is from the same part of the country I am. So
Yeah.
he's he's associated. He is associated. So, anyways, Robert, I know it's be tough to see it on your phone, but that's the one we just put in at the Finch University, and we also have their new board here as well too. That is UL 325 approved. So,
Cool.
what experience do you have with PPA?
Only experience I got is Pinga 51.
Which one is that? Crickets? No. The Mr. Sound Effect. He's been doing sound effects all the last 2 days. Every time
Let me see. Let me think of another experience I've had.